The 1980s. On second down, Duggan wants to throw it, and he does, delivers the goods, and they are grabbed. Pearson came back a little bit for the touchdown. And from 13 yards out, here comes Max Duggan.
For Pearson, you're going to get a couple of short routes from these two outside receivers, and then Ja'Cour Pearson just right over the top of them. Gets one-on-one coverage. End up switching off.
The try for the win for Michigan. Tawa driving to the end zone. Michigan wins it. An improbable comeback for the Michigan Panthers, who take it 25-24, ripping victory away from the Arlington Renegades.
And Tawa would not be denied. Great block on that left side by Cole Hicatini, the tight end, number 80. He seals this left side right there, and Tawa then has a lane, and he gets it into the end zone. They convert for one. They had 3 third-down conversions on the drive. Perkins was outstanding all day long. Mike Nolan saved the second with the timeout on the Perkins scramble.
Ready? Go.
Tamu has time. Over the middle, got a man wide open. Powell, touchdown, defenders.
A switch route here, so you got one guy going outside and then one guy going inside, and the defense gets a little bit turned around because of that. And there's a bit of a clear out right there, and a beautiful job by Powell running that right, getting separation. You see that outside move, and then he goes inside. I think the defense was caught in between. Was that man or was that zone? Some confusion.
Ready? To go.
We bring in the extra lineman. Oh, what a fake, and they throw it to a lineman who one-hands it for the touchdown. Gunnar Britton. And the big man may have put it away.
Huge moment to go for it. There's the eligible offensive lineman that comes in the game, and it's just a blown coverage. You can see why. You wouldn't think that he's going out, and then he tips it to himself, and a little bobble as he goes down, but he's able to hold on to it for the big man touchdown. Oh man, I tell you what, I mean, that's a terrific play call. You've got to be committed to the run, which San Antonio clearly is. And even as a defensive back, you're Jalen Elliott, number 25. You see big Gunnar Britton come out, you know, you're not thinking to yourself like eligible receiver. You're thinking to yourself like, you know, I hope he doesn't knock my head off. And then he slides by. It's a nice little ball from Jordan Tamu, and then you got the celebration.
He's got some hops.
Trying to give the old Tecmo Bowl celebration. Didn't quite get all the way up.
Issues and technical issues hurt you on that first drive. No, it's one of those deals where sometimes there's a delay, you know, so you're sitting there, coach is talking. Oh, no.
Look at Zay White.
Coach is talking, and
He is gone.
You just got to communicate, hey, I can't hear you, and then we can get through.
52-yard touchdown. Watch all the misdirection. Watch these backside linebackers going to pull. It's going to take this linebacker over the top, and that's where White is going to replace. Really good. Look at all the guys moving in opposite directions there. Confuse the second level for Birmingham.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Arlington looking for the lead late. Perez, sideline. Canella, little stiff arm. Canella diving, touchdown.
Receivers be able to get away from the Michigan secondary and create some yards after the catch. And here's Sal Canella, leading tight end in the UFL. And again, a good move, strong at the point of attack against Arnold Tarpley. He's able to get a stiff arm out and get himself into the end zone. Tell you what, I was almost thinking about, right?
There we go. Correct, sir.
There we go.
Through a hole. Corbin. Does he have the speed? He does. Takes it all the way, and that's one way to answer. Ja'Shawn Corbin, 57 yards, and San Antonio scores.
The middle linebacker, he's responsible for this gap right here, just to the right side of the left guard. And watch as the left guard goes up, he's able to seal him over to the left side. That produces the hole right down the middle of the defense. When you hear someone say gap responsibility or being gap sound, that's what they're talking about. He's responsible for that area of the field.
Omaha, right there. Cook is on third down. Drives the ball, and that is intercepted by Arnett. Arnett on the return, cuts back, and it's a pick six.
Oh, and it's just a really bad decision by Case Cookus. Originally wanted to go to the right, comes back to the left, trying to throw, I'm not sure, two guys in one spot, but Arnett was all over the stop route on the outside to Marlon Williams. That ball has got to be 3 rows deep in the stands. That tight of coverage, two guys in one spot, that cannot happen.
Ready, to go.
Up top. Beautiful pass and catch. Braylon Sanders down the sideline. And once again, a touchdown pass from Tamu extends the lead for DC.
What a route on the outside. You just got man-to-man coverage right here with Bo Pete Keys, and he just runs right by him. And Keys has been hobbled a little bit. And look, he grabs his left leg right there as Sanders runs it in for a touchdown. I tell you, what a ball from Jordan Tamu. Look at that ball. That is thrown perfectly. Outside shoulder, great route. That's exactly what we expected to see out of DC here tonight. Throwing the ball down the field, being aggressive with their MVP candidate, Jordan Tamu, who is having a night. Now 229 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Down inside 10. And Hogan loses the football. DC recovers. Will this be a scoop and score? Anthony Hines. And disaster to end the first half for San Antonio.
Mistake. They mismanaged the clock. Hogan mismanages the snap and the pocket. It comes loose. Now Party has the challenge flag ready. It went off of his own player, a la Mark Sanchez. Sorry, Sanchez, it just happened. It just came out. I don't know what to tell you. And then here we go. It's a touchdown going the other way. Unbelievable. If they were going to take that amount of time, they should have just waited and called timeout and kicked the field goal. And then exactly what I said you could not do, which is take a sack, and it drops the ball. Hines picks it up. DC goes the other direction.